Welcome to the teachings of Ashanti. If you are new to this material, you can find more information about this material by clicking the links below the description to my Facebook group and to my blog spot. If you want to receive notifications to future videos, make sure to click the subscribe button down below. Thank you. Node 56. The words of Ashanti. Natural things like trees, flowers, clouds, water were not created by a human level of consciousness, but by a higher power's level of consciousness. This higher power acts through the universal node, but it is not the universal node itself. It has its being outside of the universal node. Higher power does not have a physical body. If it had, it would be subject to the law of change. The level of human consciousness as it is now cannot create a living flower. The human mind can analyze the flower, identify its separate parts, and label them. The human mind can identify all the different aspects of a flower, but it cannot put those parts together and give birth to a living flower. Only a higher consciousness can do this. Let us use a natural flower as an example. A flower growing high up in some remote mountain top will be considered first. This flower grows in a natural, pristine environment on a remote mountain. No human being has come into contact with this flower yet. This flower, activated as a transceiver by a higher power, has only one intention spoken over it. The intention installed into it was to be a beautiful flower. No other intentions have been intended for it. Only human consciousness is able to install intentions or activate transceivers other than the higher power. The flower transceiver had no other intentions installed in it, and it radiates a pure, positive heart field. The transceiver consists of a network of light nodes with a positive charge. The transceiver's connection to the universal node is fully open. One day, a traveler comes across this transceiver flower. If that traveler is awake, the flower acts as a transceiver to connect the traveler to the universal node. If, however, the traveler is controlled by many mind fields, the traveler will only see this flower as a flower, nothing more. Should he stop and ponder upon this flower using his mind controlled by mind fields, he might catch a brain or mind wave. This is a beautiful flower. I can make money selling it to other people. On the surface, this might look like a heart field intention, helping to enhance people's lives. The only problem is this intention was formulated purely by his mind, with no input from the heart. The seeds are taken back to his hometown. The traveler now starts showing photos of the beautiful flower to people. He tells him this flower is a very exotic flower growing high up in some remote mountain top. The people become interested in buying the seeds for their own gardens. In this process, the traveler started imposing a different, mind-generated intention onto the transceiver flower and its seeds. The flowers growing in the gardens will not radiate the same heart field energy as the original flowers growing on the remote mountain top. End of message. Thank you for listening. I will speak to you again real soon.